would only have gold in the marketplace. And then when gold exceeded the face value of the coin, people would hoard these and only have silver in the marketplace. Nowadays, Mises, which is the Austrian economics, I started to talk about this earlier, I digress, I'm sorry. Austrian economics is a school of economics that's been around really since the late 1800s. They are a pure free market, hands-off approach to economics. People don't know that there is alternate views of how we should be doing economics. And people, we've heard a lot in the news that the free market has killed us.
I was going to say, that's what they're saying.
We do not have a free market. We have so many regulations, so many rules, so many government organizations that tell us how to do business. For example, there is accounting standards that came out after the Enron mess. I can't remember the name of them now. But as a result of these accounting standards, my company that I work for has about 800 people. We have 100 accountants. One for every 8 people in the company, and accountants, to do all of these, to maintain all of these books and regulations. We don't have a free market.
Really, a free market, if you really want to think about it, is if you're selling milk and you're making it, and I come over and I buy milk, and you give me a bad product, I'm not going to buy it from you anymore, and I'm going to tell all my friends, I'm going to tell people on Stupid Politics, don't buy from Jerry Titus because it's bad, and that's what we don't have.
Correct.
If people think we do and they want to blame it, because with all what the government did is they have told these banks how to lend, what to lend, and now they're tightening it even more. And
well, there's got to be some regulation, and the banks about 10 or 15 years ago started getting into what's called derivatives and doing stuff, and the Bush administration let them run with very little regulation in that regard, and they got themselves in a mess. A lot of people don't know that the mortgage mess that we're in is because during the Clinton administration they mandated, and they actually took a number of mortgage companies and banks to court and forced them to give what they call now ninja loans to people that really did not qualify and did not have good credit. And
this was we need people in housing. We need people in houses. But the problem is if you can't afford it, you need to go out and get some gold and silver until you can.
Well, or save.
Or work hard.
We are not a saving economy anymore. And one of the things that Austrian economics is that, as people say, when their money is better put in the bank than being spent, that money goes in the bank. It helps propel the next growth period because you have money in the bank that businesses can come borrow. Now, when things are tough and people don't have their money in the bank, there's not much money in the bank for businesses to go borrow, so they're not going to grow. They're not going to grow in an economy where they shouldn't be growing. For example, all the money they pumped in during the tech bubble when it was bursting, that was money that really shouldn't have been in there. And it propelled the mortgage bubble when it shouldn't have. And now this bubble's falling apart on everyone.
Well, you have been awesome. I want to get this in before it's over because we had talked about it and we didn't get to it. The bill is 453. 453.
We call it Indiana Honest Money. Indiana Honest Money bill.
You can read all what it is at
IndianaHonestMoney.com.
And it's in committee right now. You think it's going to die, but we're getting ready to take this next year to work really hard.
Correct.
To save at least the state of Indiana, because in both the federal and Indiana Constitution, gold and silver should be legal tender.
Correct.
So you are trying to get activists to allow us to have some kind of savings.
Right. My goal is to come up with and this is a tool as well. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a great method to raise awareness with individuals, get them start thinking about it, because money is a hot topic right now. The devaluation of their money is a hot topic. To get talking, get our foot in the door for constitutionalism and liberty.
And start buying it now. When you said it's $1,000, if it goes up to $8,000 and I'm poor, I need to start investing a little bit for my savings, because if it's $8,000 and my Federal Reserve notes are gone.
You don't have to have a lot of money either. You can go on eBay and you can buy one coin. People selling it. Be careful. Make sure the people you're buying from are reputable and have a high rating.
Yeah, check their feedback.
And there is a very time-proven method of investing. It's called average over time, a little bit every week. You put in a little bit every week.
We pay our bills every week, so what a good way to protect your family, especially if you're just starting out, the young. I mean, I'm not saying the old can't do it, but the younger, for families and stuff, because then you have, my gosh, what you said, it was $15 and now it's worth... I don't remember.
the silver I bought was about $15 in January, and it's up to about 18 or 20 now. Now, one thing I want to mention real quick: there is a disconnect in price between what you see on the news in gold and silver and what you pay for in hand, and that's because the markets that they quote are paper markets. Those people who trade that in the London Bullion Exchange and the Comdex, they don't actually receive their gold and silver. It's all paper.
They get a paper saying, I might have some gold and silver somewhere.
So there is like a 30% premium on eBay over what that listed price is to have gold and silver in hand.
Well, Jerry, this has been so much fun. I've been studying economics, and it's not been my passion, but it has become one because you're right. Money has become a major topic, and I have children that I want to send to college. So it's very important to me to learn so I don't pay I don't have to spend $3,000 for a gallon of milk.
It can never hurt. This is always going to have value.
And if
always.
nothing else, I think a lot of people have fun with coins. I mean, they're beautiful. They hold their value. What's not to like?
You know, like these are from the 1800s.
Well, this one's so pretty.
It still has value. I mean, it's not going to go away. An ounce of silver. A lot of people believe silver is going to go a lot higher because silver is much wider used material in industrial uses. They believe that 90% of all silver that's ever been mined has been used already. It's called the poor man's gold because it's not worth near as much. This is worth about $20, and this is worth about $1,000.
All right, we're out of time, Jerry. Thank you.
I'll come back.
We need you to come back. We would love. If you have any questions, go to IndianaHonestMoney.com. You can always write us at stupidpolitics@yahoo.com. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you very much, Melissa. I appreciate it. Time.
Whew. See? It's so much